Hi everyone, welcome to the CD Cave. I'm Jack Burial. Today I'm back with another video. Today what I'm going to do is, I was going through some of my previous videos that I did, trying to come up with some ideas. Then I noticed that I actually never did a video on some of my favorite instrumental songs. So that's what I'll be doing today, so I'll hope you stick around for the video. I chose 10 from my collection. And it's all ones that I listen to quite a bit, because I do like listening to a lot of instrumental music and stuff. So before we get into that, if it's your first time here, forget to hit that subscribe button, like, and leave a comment down below. Like I said before, I always enjoy reading the comments. So to get going, there's quite a bit of difference in style here, because I like rock and I like other genres of music too, and when it comes to instrumental music, there's quite a bit of difference in genres there too. So these are not in no particular order. What is my favorite to my least favorite? I picked 10 and I put them randomly here in a pile. So the first one is a classic. Most people would know. Is Bourrée by Jethro Tull off the Stand Up album. This is a great little instrumental. It's the third track on the album. Of course, heavily on the flute, things like that. Definitely one that I grew up with over the years and still listen to quite a bit today. So Bourrée by Jethro Tull. Next here, another great one too, off the album Stereotomy by Alan Parsons, which is Where's the Walrus. Alan Parsons has quite a bit of instrumentals. There's quite a few of them I like, but this is probably my favorite out of the whole bunch, is this one here, Where's the Walrus, being the 6th song on this album. A lesser known album by Alan Parsons, but I mean, you never get a bad album with Alan Parsons, and you can actually get like a compilation of his all instrumental stuff. So yeah, so worth checking out if you're not familiar with some of the instrumental stuff from Alan Parsons. Next, probably what got me into a lot of the jazz type music growing up was this artist here, and the song being "Feel So Good" would be Chuck Mangione. I still listen to this quite a bit. I like a lot of his stuff. It's very soothing, very relaxing. But Feel So Good is probably definitely my favorite. Yeah, really, really great stuff. He's, I think he's King of the Hill. He works at a Walmart or something like that, or Wally Mart or whatever they call it, which is kind of cool reference to Chuck Mangione there. But yeah, great stuff here. Next, going into the heavier stuff, YYZ by Rush. That definitely has to be on the list. Probably one of the greatest instrumentals ever, really, by a trio. Yeah, written by Geddy Lee and Neil Peart. Yeah, great stuff from the album Moving Pictures. Next, off the debut album of Camel, a song called 6-8. Another great instrumental. 6 minutes long, being the 3rd track on the album. This album originally, I'm not sure what year it came out originally, 1973. I have the 2002 reissue. But another band that has a lot of great instrumentals. They actually have a couple albums that features mostly all instrumental, especially like the Snow Goose, which almost made the list. It's an honorable mention, the album Snow Goose. But I do prefer 6-8. It's probably my favorite from the band Camel. Next, changing the pace of the music here. Pachelbel, Canon in D major. Probably one of the best pieces of music ever written, or one of them anyways. Classical music here. Love classical music, grew up with it. Of course, anybody who's watched Bugs Bunny, they played a lot of classical music on those cartoons and stuff. Great song, great stuff. It's a song I listened to quite a bit when I was in the hospital. I spent quite a bit of time in the hospital in 2015 from cancer and stuff like that. So this is one of the songs, my go-to song I used to listen to a lot. Pachelbel, Canon D major. And another great one here, Black Sabbath, song Fluff, which to a lot of people would definitely feel out of place on this album. But it's a great little instrumental, piano driven, great song from 1974. I still love hearing the song. It's a little bit out of the wheelhouse of usually what you would think of Black Sabbath, but if you're not familiar with the song, do check it out. This is also a great album. Next, we go with Frank Mills with Music Box Dancer. Another great song. Another song I grew up with. First started listening to this when I was very young. It's probably why I still like it today. It's still one I like. I don't play that much, but when I hear it, I love listening to it. It's a great track. Music Box Dancer by Frank Mills. Great piano player. Next, back to the classical music, and we'll go with Debussy. The song Clair de Lune. Great song, one of my favorite classical songs. Also, Styx did a little piece of this on the album Cristobal, right before the song Ballerina, kind of ties into it. But I liked this song before I heard it from Styx. Yeah, another great little piano-driven song. Great stuff here. Debussy. And the last one for this collection of my favorite instrumentals is one that I definitely grew up with. It was one from one of my favorite shows. And a show I still like to watch today. The old version. I do watch the new version here and there, but I'm still stuck on the old version. And love hearing the opening intro of that show. And that's the YU50 by the Ventures. Short little song. I think it clocks in at 1:57. But I remember when I was a kid, when I first heard that song, and the drums and all that, instant love there. Still today, I love hearing that song. Maybe that's why I like the show so much from the intro. I'm not sure, but I still love watching that show today. And it's a great song, great band, Adventures. So that's it for my 10 of my favorite instrumental songs from my collection. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, take care of yourselves.